Good morning, ma'am. My name is Chudamani. Now I am discussing the non-testing techniques of the guidance. Introduction. Guidance and counseling will mold the total personality of an individual. Good teachers are always interested in providing assistance to students to help them in understanding the depth of the problems and adopts necessary steps to overcome problems of learning. Definition of guidance. According to James River, a process through which an individual is able to solve their problems and pursue a path suited to their abilities and aspirations. Definition of counseling. A method that helps the client to use a problem solving process to recognize and manage stress that facilitates interpersonal relationship among client, family, and healthcare team. Types of non-testing techniques in guidance. First one is the case study, autobiography, cumulative record, observation, sociometry, rating scales. One of the first one is the case study. The case study is an old method which has been rediscovered and adapted to the complex process of modern counseling. Case study means systematic and complete and intensive study of the pupil, his family background, his physical, social, emotional, and intellectual environment. Types of case study. Two types of case study. Formal case study, informal case study. Formal case study. The case study method was originated was usually used in medicine to examine the patient, his previous development, his health and physical state from the beginning, and many other factors in the past, besides making a case study of patient's present conditions and symptoms. Freud used case study method to assist his subjects to solve his personality problems. In preparing a case study, the information is collected from the following. The case study will collect full data from the childhood onwards about the patient, what, how they are child development, how they are thinking, what their needs, and we will observe. We will collect the data, full information. Preliminary information, past history, present condition, physical, medical, social, and interest. Informal case study. It does not require the detailed outline and writing of the case study material in order to make teaching effective and better understanding of students. Teachers can use informal case study. Types of cases. Problem children, delinquent children, background children, maladjusted children, gifted children, children with occasional difficulty. Characteristics of good case study: completeness of data, continuity of data, validity of data, confidential recording of data, scientific synthesis and analysis of data. Advantages: basis for diagnosis and treatment, useful research technique, suitable adjustment for social workers. Limitations: it is a subjective technique. A person who prepares case history may project his own problems, plans, ideas, attitudes, values, and life into the report. It is very time consuming technique. It is difficult to prepare a case history. It is very difficult to interpret the results objectively. Cumulative record. The cumulative record is a device for recording information about the students which is collected from different sources over a period of time. Those information are essential to the guidance and counseling of the students. Ruth Strong has suggested the following uses of cumulative records for the guidance program: holding conferences with the parents about the student progress, adopting instruction in the classroom, student needs and abilities and interests, helping students to make important choices or decisions such as cho- choice of courses, changes of courses, choice of vocational decision to leave school, supplying information to the youth, employment surveys regarding student suitability. Principles for preparing cumulative report. It should demand a minimum of clerical data. It should be designated to suit the institutional needs. It should contain only those items used frequently enough to justify their inclusion. Their records, those records in schools and colleges should be built and maintained within reasonable limits for students. User and interpretation of records. The cumulative record should be used as a unified account of the child personality, taking together. They should aid in understanding and interpreting a particular aspect of the child behavior and personality makeup. Observation. Observation is the most direct method of learning about the development of children. Since it requires focus on the child behavior, observation allows the counselor to know the child as a unique individual rather than as a member of group. One of the most accurate ways to learn about children is to observe them in their daily activities. It requires systematic and rigorous observation, which involves far more than just being present and looking around. To understand fully complexities of many situations, direct participation and observation of the students is considered one of the best approaches. This is the one of the observation of the image. Autobiography. An autobiography is a description of an individual in his own words as a guidance technique for studying the individual. It gives a valuable information about the individual interests, abilities, personal history, hopes, ambitions, likes, dislikes, etc. Since feelings, values, attitude cannot be measured by any other technique, autobiography appears to be the one technique for appraising those characteristics. Example is the daily diaries. Sociometry. Sociometry defines the study of relationship within a group of people. Uses of the sociometry. It enables the teacher to get a comprehensive picture of school of social relationship. It is special method of obtaining the information through oral question, written response, and analyzing the record in studying the group. It is a technique whereby each member is asked to state the kind of relationship or to discover group structure and relation of one person to the group as a whole. The technique is simple. Rating scale. Definition of the rating scales. A rating is a set of categories designed to elicit information about a quantitative or qualitative attribute. Rating scale refers to a scale with a set of opinions which describes varying degree of the dimensions of an attitude being observed. Characteristics of rating scale. Rating scale are valuable judgments about contributes of one person by another person. Most commonly used tools to carry out structured observations. Make quantitative judgments about qualitative attributes. Provide flexibility to judge the level of performance or presence of attributes among subjects. Average example is the rating scale. Average, below average, above average, like that. That is the rating scale. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for all of you, my dear friends, and thank you, ma'am.